Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 10, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. So Oregon's offense will get first crack at it here. This is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches, but I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning. And
here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this, it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
That's caught. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught in the backfield, and Sanders brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To throw, it's Mayava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job of reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing back, breaking on the quarterback.
Oh, I meant to throw it to the fucking drag right there. And the fucking stadium noise got to me. Fuck.
Going and getting that big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Going up top. Makes the catch at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
His drive will open from the 15. Makes the grab on the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Pulls it in, it's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Puts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Sanders. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Moore will throw. Quick strike complete. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on third and long.
Hand off from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Quarterback making checks. Looking for man. It's Mayava. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Whittington. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Makes the grab. It's Benson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. But how about the oath? Back to pass, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jordan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will boot away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Jordan. Snowed under by the defense. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incompletion it kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Moore to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive throws.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the van, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Snagged in the middle. It's Benson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
Touchdown, Oregon! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Makes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Trojans are on the move. Might be looking to run. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. Creates a little room. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Release to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense getting set for first down. Moore will throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Benson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The short hands, it's Stewart. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Ducks send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. From the gun, the ground game. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive...
They can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Mayavi. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy.
Makes the ground ready for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make a stop about a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keep swinging it. That's caught. It's Sanders. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Wide open. He makes the catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Off-play action on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Dropping back, it's Mayava.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge 3rd down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation